and we couldn't find a pen, so we forgot to write it down. Yeah, we forgot to write it down. Yeah, we forgot to write it down, and now we can't remember how it goes. Could have been about love, could have been about hate, could have been about some of the women that we date. Could have been the song that would have made us a lot of dough. That's all behind us. Now we'll never know, because we forgot to write it down. Yeah, we forgot to write it down. That's just how we roll. We forgot to write it down, and now we can't remember how it goes. He can't remember none of this. Yeah, there you go. Write it down. And we forgot to write it down, and now we can't remember how it goes. Well, we've forgotten our latest song. We were really in a stew, because Bill said, boys, don't even show up tonight unless you got something new. So we smoked another doobie, and we drank another brew, and we wrote this song about a song that we don't even do, because we forgot to write it down. We fucked up. We forgot to write it down. It's kind of dumb that way. And though it may cost us our fame,
we forgot to write it down.
And to our eternal shame,
we forgot to write it down.
And now we can't remember how it goes. No, we can't.
That's what happened.
It's just gone.
It's on.
It's out there in the ether somewhere.
Somewhere in a place.
But
I don't know.
one of the things, just go through your set here.
Why not?
One of the things that we've been trying lately, because being together, we've been this November we've been together 15 years.
Yep, 15 years.
And we started doing some stuff. And
it took me 4 wives to get 15 years in. I'm going to tell you guys that right now. I wasn't even married to a fucker that long.
You're a glutton for punishment.
You're not shitting. I
never
can't.
learn.
I go. You got 3.
Well,
7 wives between us. Okay, 7 wives between. Last night there was a waitress between us.
And there was kind of a reverse s'more kind of.
It was
thing.
kind of a funny thing.
But,
she was.
That's weird. I'm sorry I said that.
Rebecca was hot, man. Don't you say that about her?
You know, when you get to be my age, you shouldn't even talk about sex anymore.
You really
because
shouldn't.
The girls, you can see it. Look at Kelsey. She's trying to be nice. She's like,
ew.
Ah! Ew.
Bad picture.
Not
bad
him.
picture. No touch it. What?
Okay.
That happens.
So, one of the things we do, we love Marty Robbins music, and we wrote sort of a Marty Robbins-esque sad ballad.
It's a nice
hope
song.
you give us a chance to get away from the comedy, take our red rubber nose and fright wigs off, and try something serious. And we call it, it's very sad, we call it The Ballad of Cowboy Jack.
That's what it's called. We sent this song to Marty Robbins, and we haven't heard shit back. I don't know what the hell happened.
He died.
Young people who don't know who he is, it's good reason. He's not a famous guy, not alive anymore.
Thank God I'm an alcoholic.
Jack was a cowboy, the roughest in town, but he was our neighbor and friend.
One day he rode out, said, I'm El Paso bound, gonna find me some whiskey and women and sin. Jack stopped at a sleazy cantina,
met up with a dark senorita.
She had her a boyfriend, Pepina.
But Pepina shot Jack in the back. Ass was totally not necessary. You could have just said
that's not
back
correct.
And they would have got it just fine.
I lost something.
They patched Jack up after the battle,
but he still couldn't ride in his saddle. So they trussed up our neighbor and friend, sent him home to us tied to his horse's rear end.
You remember that day, don't you, Munch?
I sure do. That was the day we helped Jack off the horse.
Jack off the horse.
It was a day filled with sadness and bitter remorse. It was the day we helped Jack off that horse. You're just a sadist, lady. That's all I've got to say.
It's not
You're
that funny, you know.
laughing at this man's.
You know, I looked around the room just now and I noticed that some of you didn't care for that particular song. And, well, wait till you see the video. It's a bitch. I'm just telling you right now, it's not good.
Jack's horse was a wild one. He's mean all the time. He'd kick and he'd buck and he'd bite.
Now he's so quiet, so happy and calm. That horse seemed to change overnight.
Since the day we helped Jag off the horse. Everybody sing!
Jag! You'll do it at work tomorrow. I guarantee you're going to.
It was a day filled with sadness and bitter remorse. It was a day we helped Jack off that horse.
Thank you so much for being here and leaving your families at home so that you could hear that. That's what.
She likes 6 subjects. This one here. One that's crying right now.
Yeah, she needs to. It's okay. Be all right. A lot of people cry when they see us. Don't worry. It happens all the time.
I woke up this morning. My woman was dead. Who's gonna make me breakfast? Feed it to me in bed. Dead woman blues. Is that sick enough for you? Or? Yesterday was International Dead Woman's Day.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
Something like that.
It was.
Did it say something like that?
OJ was happy. I don't know. He was celebrating. Kind of weird. Yeah. You'd be surprised at what you can do with a 119 IQ. You know what I'm saying? It's
blind squirrel.
Not bragging or anything, but I'm up over 3 figures now. So.
How many computer people do we have here? Mention
computer.
Facebook.
Anybody? Okay. Any readers? Anybody's got a book? Nobody.
There's one. How many alcoholics are here?
You guys get high a lot, don't you? Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, I knew you guys would chime in. So I can tell you my $1 billion idea, and I'm pretty sure you're not going to remember it in the morning.
That's the key.
I'm going to cross like an IBM computer with my ex-wife.
Yep.
I'll get a system that won't go down for any reason.
That's right. Not even your birthday.
Not even your birthday.
It's unbelievable how they act.
Woman likes to sleep around, you know. I got off at the airport. Got into a cab. I asked the driver to take me someplace I could find some action. He took me to my house. And she's an ugly woman, too. Ugly woman. She walked in on a burglar one night. She cried, rape. The guy yelled, no. And fat, too. I'm telling you, she's fat. I met her at the Macy's Day Parade. She was wearing ropes.
Big girl.
Her bathtub has stretch marks. Big girl. We had to have the shower curtain let out. I saw her running for a bus one day. I said, lay down, you'll make better time.
Not a small woman.
Couldn't stop telling jokes like that, which is incidentally why I found myself in divorce court for a 3rd time. And the judge told me I was going to have to move from where I was residing. I lighted in Mars Hill, Indiana. Hey, Mars Hill, anybody know what Mars Hill is? No, you don't? Or as we call it, the farm team for the Indiana Department of Corrections.
That's right.
See? The Stars of Tomorrow.
We're stealing your hubcaps right now. They're out there.
Out there, right on.
Taking your stereo.
It's just kind of a downtrodden, don't give a shit part of town, you know?
It's hard to describe. Here's the way you describe...
Two Mars Hill kids are sitting in the park. One looks at the other one goes, what are you going to be when you give up?
That's what happens. No, actually, you probably, from nicer neighborhoods and stuff, and you go outside in the summertime, you see kids in your neighborhood, they're out there selling lemonade stands, kids in Mars Hill, they sell clean urine samples.
Because you got to pass them CDL tests.
That's right, man. You can't just be out there winging it.
Kind of sad.
It is bad.
And you don't give a shit anymore. There's always Mars Hill.
We love it there, and you
Jewel
should too.
of manufactured housing. Went there, wrote a little song about it, and this is how it goes.
I'm singing back. I was kind of...
I'm sleeping on the porch to get out of the heat. Some drunks and some crackheads across the street. A cop comes arrest them all like I knew that he would.
He took them in like I knew they would.
Something tells me I'm living in the hood. I got a lot of dough and I'm high as a a kite. I'm weaving down the street and it's late at night. Some guys are following me and it looks like they're up to no good.
They're following me,
Oh,
but they're
yeah.
up to no good.
Something tells me I'm living in the
hood.
Something tells me I'm living in the Something tells me I'm living in the hood. The guy next door used to drive a cab. Now it's a rolling methamphetamine lab. I see him in the morning going down the lane. I have to flag him down cause I'm out of cocaine. I'm talking to a girl, ask her out on a date. She seems really pleased till I ask what's your rate. The knot that she left on my head said I misunderstood.
The night she left
Oh,
says
yeah.
he misunderstood.
Something tells me I'm living in the
hood.
Something tells me I'm living in the Something tells me I'm living in the hood.
Baby, we're living.
There you go.
It's the hood.
See, we like to do that. We like to take old songs, you know, from back in the old days, and give them new words, you know, bring them up to date like that. Oh, what was that? Who was that? That young girl, get out of my mind.
I like this one.
Remember that? We got new ones called Crack Whore, get out of my
car. I won't give
Don't get
you
with
a
it.
ride to the bar.
Please use the back door. You shaky crack whore.
We don't mean you. Yeah.
They do shake a lot, don't they?
Okay. Really?
Well,
That's
Heil
all.
frickin' Hitler to you, too.
We have to stop now? Have we just
One more!
We have to
You
stop.
must leave the
One more, Asseners! For the move!
Deutschland!
And take the fat bald bastard with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
What you said.
Well, as long as we're... Shut up!
We love Sky. And you
you in
can
show
too for like
business?
$20
Get off
if you
the
come on over.
business.
He's always ready and willing.
Nothing but guff. Guff. Nothing but guff.
That's all we ever get. Well,
right.
I mean, it's
Seeing
the
as how we're
appropriate
going to be...
And this is probably more, we want you to take this home with you and really...
This has come to be a Church of Cannabis favorite, and we think you'll understand why.
And we want to just tell you that you're in for a treat tonight. You are going to hear this song. This tonight is our 1,413th time we have played this song. Thank you. A lot of them was rehearsal, though.
Yeah. We got a little request that we'd like to make. This isn't a joke, it isn't a fake, but you see, we really got this pressing need. Has anybody got any weed? Cause we're jonesing like a mother and we're dry as a bone. Can't get our connection on the telephone, so let us repeat if you missed the point. Can anybody find us a joint or two or three? Has anybody got any pot? Reaper is the one thing that we ain't got. It's that green stuff that grows with some seeds in a stem. We really need a shot of that vitamin M. We don't need no acid cause we're getting too old. Don't need no cocaine cause our hearts will explode. What we really, really want you all to help us obtain is a little bit of Mary Jane. Anybody back there? Has anybody got any pie? Reamer is the one thing that we ain't got. It's that green stuff that grows with some seeds in the stem. We really need a shot of that vitamin M. We don't need no Xanax or Vikes or Perks. Don't buy us drinks cause we'll act like jerks. What we really, really want you to do is
if you've got anything at all, we're so seriously out of pot right now. It's not even funny. I mean, we're
like
broke.
that. The camera's gone.
The
camera's gone.
You cannot lie about this.
It's time to pony up the doo-doo.
We just were out, and I mean, if anything you could do,
a
maybe
half ounce.
Something, a roach.
A dime bag.
Something they didn't find in your ashtray.
A
When
tray.
they pulled you over that time.
A deuce.
Thing you're holding on to that you're not telling us about.
3 fingers of King Hell Smack.
We'll take whatever you got. We're really out of shit.
ridiculous. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Can anybody find me some pot?
We're talking herbal.
Can somebody get me some weed?
Roll up a fatty.
And give it to your friend, they'll pass it to us every time.
And pass it forward.
Can anybody get me some herb?
We really mean it.
I'd really like to have some pot if y'all got some.
A whistling Dixie.
Can somebody find me some weed?
We aren't kidding.
Can anybody get me some pot?
We won't stop singing.
Till you come off of your pot.
Till you come off.
Can anybody get me some weed?
Wait, I'm on probation.
Oh, yeah.
Is anybody got any pot?
Thank you for having us, Church of Cannabis. We enjoy being here at all times we can. We'll put this down.
Yeah, you do all that
We
stuff.
have a very special treat for you now, of course.
Hey, the Angre Ubape.
You know the Angre Ubape is here.
Is he Earhay?
He is. It's kind of like, this is always my favorite time of the night. It's kind of when you were a little kid, you wait for Santa Claus to come out. You're a little
See,
fired
not
up
many
about
people
it.
really,
Yeah, that's what every time I see Mark, that's what I do. I go,
not many people realize I took 6 years off from work to translate the works of Shakespeare into Pig Latin. You see?
it's
Ute eBay. Oye apne ute eBay.
Udis Bay.
That's just stupid. Have a joint, it'll be funnier.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, before you do that, please welcome to the stage the Grand Poobah of the First Church of Cannabis. Please welcome Mr. Bill Levin.
We got it? We're on?
That's it. Hi, I love you. How are you? The greatest band in the world, the One Love Orchestra, but I can't point at them because they're not here. All I have is this big, beautiful leaf and a microphone talking to it. Hi, I love you all. Stand up. You know how to do this. And for those of you who've never been here, follow the people who've been here. What we do is we stand up, we say 3 words 5 times in 5 directions. Why? Because it's in our heart and it's good for us, that's why. These 3 words you've used before. Not enough, but you've used them. So repeat after me. I love you! 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 That's the spirit. We've got a little love in the room, and there's my, hey. Oh, hi, baby. I missed you. You know what I got for you? I got pepperoni.
That's our Cannaterian.
Yes, this is the house Cannaterian. This is Boss. And pick up the one you ate. Is your dad here? Oh, your dad is here. Hi. Here, have another one. This is part of the service, folks. I'm not kidding. Boss gets the first testimonial every week. And his testimonial is, I love pepperonis. One more? There we go. No, there's no more up here. You got to finish that. You can't have the Kool-Aid. I love you. have fun. Go see Daddy.
Come.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, boss. Yeah, hi, I love you. Yeah, we have so much fun here. All right. Do I have my notes? No, why would I? That'd be too organized. I'll use these. I'll use last week's notes. We did the I love you prayer. Let's get over to the candles. You there. Come here. Play with matches. I want you to light these candles. These candles stand for 7 different things. It stands for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And it also stands for live, love, laugh, learn, create, grow, teach, our focal points during the week. Other churches, we're picking on the other guys now, on Sunday want you to come visit them. We have our churches on Wednesday because that's when we learn. On Sunday, it's your only day off. In my heart, I really believe you should go out and live your life. Go do what you do. Go to the farm, go to the art museum, sing, dance, fish. Go out and live your life because that's your day. So hence live, love, laugh, learn, create, grow, teach. Thank you. You did a great job. Thank you. Hey, that's how it works. Here, I'll take it. Here. There we go. So yeah, those are our focal points. And that's why we do what we do. Because we like sharing love, compassion, good health, and humor. Humor is one of the most important medicines that we can have. And speaking of humor, I don't got a drummer to pick on, but Vern's somewhere. You like that comparison to a drummer? All right, well, nothing was thrown, so. Okay, there he is, yeah. All right. Unlike most churches where the guy comes up here and bores you for 45 minutes, there you are. I thought you were back there. Oh, okay, you're sneaky. You went around.
You underestimate my stickiness.
Whereas the minister will come up here and bore you for 45 minutes with a sermon. We don't do that here. We have a quick one-page sermon, but what we do is we have the people from the parish come on up and give testimonials about the wonderful things that happened in their life this week. Be it something happy, something sad, something glorious, health issues, dating issues, family issues, personal issues. This is where you come to get clean and feel loved and just put it all out there. Some of you are new. I see some new faces. And some of you are, well, some of you know this. So for those of you who know this, bail me out and don't make me fish for you. Come on up. Thank you, Neil. There we go. This is how we do it. All right, now what happens is... Yeah. All right, and Neil's going to take the microphone, say his name, and then when he says his name, we all say, I love you, Neil. So watch how this happens.
Hi, I'm Neil, and I love y'all.
Hi, Neil, I love you.
Always sounds good. A lot of good things happened this week. We got to learn to stand up. We got to learn to stand together strong. Because we want our freedom, right? We want to be free? You want to be free? Yes. Want to be free? How are we going to do that?
Stick together.
We're going to stand up. We're going to stand together. Because nothing is more powerful when people stand together. We had an interesting little lawsuit come up. And we just can't hide that fact that we now have under our glorious government somebody appointed to a civil rights commission who violated somebody's civil rights. We can't handle that. We can't stand for that. We got to stand together. We got to stand together for love. We got to stand together for freedom. We just had stand together for health. Stand together for a loving philosophy. You do that at the ballot box. How many here is registered to vote? All right. Not yet? You got to have it done before April 4th. Well, that's when the primary is. Primary is on May 3rd, but you got to be registered by April 4th. Okay. Well, if we want to be free as Cannaterians, you know what to do. And we've got a bunch of people running for office that they are on our side. We got to support them, but you got to be registered. Then you got to stand up. Then you got to tell your brothers and sisters. Come on with me. We got to stand together. Power in numbers. When you stand up, it matters. I love y'all.
Good, I love it.
Come on up.
I like it when people run. That's exciting. You know. Good. Something good's going to happen here.
I do know how to do this. Hi, I'm Chrissy. I forgot to say that last week. I wanted to start by saying thank you again to all of you. I'm not crying yet. I'll get there. But just thank you for being here and supporting the church and just being here to support me. I wanted to tell you guys that last week was amazing for me. Even though I got up here and I was scared to death after I left, and the positive things that came back to me from that was amazing, and it really set my week on a good course. Yeah. But then we all have those things that get to us and everything, and that started happening yesterday, and I woke up this morning and I was like, you know what, I got this. I can handle this. And here's where the tears come. I found out this morning that my sister-in-law died. She leaves behind a man that has been her best friend since elementary school and the love of her life since high school, and a 16-year-old daughter. And the thing that got me down yesterday was I found out in January that my oldest son had died at the age of 23. And it sucks and it hurts. And my heart aches for that little girl over in Greenwood. So if I could just ask y'all to send positive thoughts and prayers and vibes to her, because she's gonna need them. But the one thing that I'm taking away from this is you never know. Whether you're 23 or 44, you never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. And I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna use that as strength. I'm gonna use my son and my sister-in-law to remind me that I am still here. We are still here. We have a choice. And I want to give that to you guys. Just that I know that it's hard when it's not you. But just remember that you have today. You have a choice to be happy, to fight your demons, to fight the good fight. And I wanted to share that with you guys today and say thank you again, because every time I come here, it gets better. And I just can't wait until these pews are full every night. The internet is blowing up, because we got to get people in here to feel this, to see this. And I'm saying right now that next week I'm paying my 1-year membership fee, because it means that much to me. And I hope it means that much to you guys too. So thank you again.
It's empowering to let yourself go. It's beautiful. It fills your heart with love. Makes you feel good about yourself and about others. Come on up, share it. All right. This is what happens. You make me fish. Come on. Hi there.
How you doing? You know this game. I know you.
Yeah, I know you know what I know. Hi, I'm Joe.
Hi, Joe. Love you.
Love you too. Okay, so I've been now starting to read a book, Chasing the Scream, about the drug war, and you read? No. It's been recommended by Glenn Greenwald, Noam Chomsky, and John Lennon. So I figured it would be an interesting book, and I read it that the guy in the drug war, guy who started it, had a really messed up problem, and thought and said one reason he gave was that said that marijuana could take down three policemen. Yeah, that's how he's scared. That's how he scared a lot of people, and it somehow worked. I don't know why. Anyway, it's a good book. I'll probably be finishing it next week, and that's it.
Bravo. Yeah, I mean, if you have some good literary knowledge, please share it. I mean, there's all sorts of fascinating, beautiful things out there. All right, come on up, Granny. No, I'm drafting you. You got that dumb grin on your face. You got to come up here and testify, girl. Uh-huh. What's your hat say? Oh, hell yeah. I love you. Well, thank you for bringing me my new hat.
No, this is my dance. I got first pick. Hi, I'm Granny J, and I love each and every one of you. Oh man, that light is bright. No wonder. There goes my looks on the camera. Okay, this has been one hell of a week, I'm telling you. Let's see, we've had somebody go into anaphylactic shock, always fun. Wow, that was a night. We've had a couple of members of our church die, people who supported us, who helped us when we got started. And about the time we opened, one was diagnosed with liver cancer that was very progressive. And I will always personally miss Bill Bowers. Because when he came here as the fire marshal and walked me through this building and said, this is what you have to do, and this is what you should do, and this is what you need to do. And he looked at me and he said, everybody comes here is not going to be your friend. Everybody's not going to try to help you. And he said, try to remember that, because you're very accepting and you want to expect the best of people. And he said, it won't always happen. Don't expect it to. That's proven to be true. We've had a couple of young people try to commit suicide. One managed to do it, one didn't. Yeah, I think everybody goes through that at some point in time in your mind. You know, what would it be like if I killed myself? Some people get caught up in that. It's a big loop. And I wish to God I knew how to say something or do something to make a difference. And you can talk to your balloon face and hope something catches on. But I don't have that magic pill or that magic word or know that special phrase or how to flip that switch. I wish to God I did. But you know, then there's so much going on with the church. This is our 9th month of having these doors open. So I look at April 1st as kind of like time to birth this baby. And we got a whole lot of things going on this spring. I mean, you just can't imagine. Sometimes I can't imagine every time I get an email that says, guess who wants to be part of this? Let's see, we got 420 events going on downtown, State House. That's a march that's gone on for many years now. I remember when there were 23 people walking in the rain, and it was cold. And last year, what did we ever get a count last year? 2,000, 3,000?
About 300.
About 300? God, it seemed like there was people everywhere. We got the anniversary of the church coming up. We got comedy on Friday night. Trying to add some more music on another night. Just all these wonderful things. Our Cover Me drive has gone better. We started out with a sock drive. We got 27 100 pairs of socks for the homeless, and then we started covering me with blankets and coats and jeans and boots and shoes and food and whatever. And people are continuing to give, which means weekly we have stuff to be transported. And I'm grateful to every one of you for that. It's the kind of community outreach that Cannaterians are about. And sometimes we forget what we are about as we walk through this courtroom of decision of what we're about. It's kind of weird. But I love you all. I appreciate you so much for being here, for supporting the events of the church, for helping us through situations. Everybody's got somebody who's sick and dying. Everybody. I'm telling you, I've never seen anything like it. Everybody's got family situations that need care too. Everybody's short on money, and yet you all manage to come through and help anytime we need it. And I appreciate it so much. Because to me, we wouldn't be here without each and every one of you. And you on the internet, if you choose to support us, you can go to Cannaterian.org under donations, and we would certainly appreciate your membership. Have a wonderful week. I love you all.
The lights are low, I can see. Come on up. Hi. How are you?
Hi, everybody. I'm Kathy. For many, many nights in this last month, I have been working, so I have not been coming to church, and that is a sad thing. And tomorrow night I'm going to the visiting hours for yet another funeral. That is a sad thing. And for the last several nights my husband has been out of town, and that is a sad thing. But tonight I'm here, and I got to be here with all of you, and I get to go home, and my husband's going to be waiting for me, and that is a happy thing. So take what you can get and make it happy.
There you go. Ah, yes. Hi, hi, hi.
I'm Devin. I love you guys. I'm from Louisville, so this is a cool experience. I love it here. This is cool. I love the spirit here. You guys are awesome, loving. That's always a good thing to see people that are loving. I think it's cool that we get to have this right in America. I think it's really cool that we even get to have this privilege, and I think there's a big story behind it of long ago there was people that had to lay down their life in order for us to get this freedom and this privilege. So I think the moral of this story is that there's freedom in surrender. So I would say just surrender, I don't know, like when you're struggling to be happy or like struggling to like find something to be thankful for, just find the little things. I find that cannabis helps me be thankful for the little things in life. It helps me just to be happy when things are going wrong and crazy. And it's not just cannabis. I mean, it's like, I love cannabis, but more than I love cannabis, I love the creator of cannabis. If you can follow me there. I don't want to offend anybody, but yes, yeah, so I love this here. I encourage you guys to keep loving. That's always a good thing, and stand for something so you don't fall for anything. So.
I love it. Every week we have somebody we got people not from around here, and it's marvelous. We love it when you come in. Thank you. Thank you, Kentucky, for your representation this week.
Hey, help us support our bill trying to pass.
You guys at least talk about it.
Yeah,
okay? You say the word cannabis at our state house, and they go, ah! You guys are way ahead of us. Idaho's way ahead of us. Sorry, Idaho, we heard about your problem last week too. But yeah, we're a church that loves our state, and we're going to do what we can do to make the people of this state love the state also. It's about love, compassion, good health, and speaking the truth. And the truth about the cannabis plant is it is a healthy, happy, brilliant plant that misses you. It wants to be in you because it has an endocannabinoid system within our bodies that accepts the nutrients from this plant. These nutrients are our sacrament, which we cannot use at this immediate time, but we're suing for the right to do so. So that suit, some more suits should be coming out soon, and I don't want to be mistaken for Leon's tailoring. That's yeah. Well, they're from Kentucky. I had to let them know about Leon's tailoring. If you ever need a suit, Leon's is downtown. But yeah. And Neil died in the 9th row. No, I got a bag of lime. You ever known somebody who is gifted with the worst puns ever? Yes. Somebody who makes Henny Youngman look original. Neil, I love you. That's all I can say is, Neil, I love you. Come on, anybody else want to come up? Come on up. There's more of you here. I see it. Ah, yes. A brave young man struts toward the stage, scratches his face, and says, yes, I'll take that mic.
My name is Jason. I love you all too. This is my first time here. Friend invited me along. Gonna be straight. Wasn't sure what to expect, and I'm loving it. I am. It's a great atmosphere here. The week didn't start off great. I have a close friend in the hospital with pneumonia and sepsis, and he's been unconscious for a couple days, but the atmosphere here has really kind of got me, changed the outlook on the week. You know, they woke him up in the past couple days, so that's a positive, and I'll look at all that and move forward with the week, and hopefully it turns out a little bit better than it has been.
That's very cool. Do me a favor. Take a balloon to your friend in the hospital and tell him you got it at the First Church of Cannabis, and he'll look at you and he'll go, what? Yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, if you've got people in the hospital, take them treasures from the church. It doesn't matter, because these balloons are here for your use. If you feel like throwing them during the service, please feel free, throw them. That's why they're here. For those of you on the internet, we have balloons in the seats. You got to come here to see it. You'll love it. I don't know which one. Do we have a way to know which camera I'm talking to?
Majority of the time it's that one right there.
The center one?
Yeah, when you're at the pulpit, I zoom in on you. Otherwise, we're using that one.
All right.
Hello, internet people. Nano.
Yeehaw! Hey, if you've never been to a church this fun in your life, say, hell yeah! Hell yeah! And we were voted most fun church by the city of Indianapolis in Nouveau News Weekly, which the other two churches right below us, you know they were going, oh, hell no. And they're big churches, dude. We're just a little church with a lot of love. All right, anybody else? Testimonial. Ah, here we go. You know how to do this? All right, give me a hug. That's good. Take the microphone.
Hi, my name is Kelsey. I had a great week this week. This week marks my 11 months sober. Yes. It's been a tough ride. I've learned a lot through going through the process. My family members coming from Arkansas visiting. I haven't seen them in 4 years, so that's really great. And this is probably the highlight of my week. Stuff like this really helps me get through my sobriety, so I'm really appreciative to be here, and thank you, everybody.
Bravo. man with the amazing shirt strolls up. Dude.
Yeah, very funny. I'll get right on that. Hi, everybody. I'm Robin. You're right about the lights. Been to a couple of churches in my life. This one, it seems like everybody walks through the door as themselves, as opposed to a group of people all trying to be the same. A rule of thumb I'd like to share would be unfortunate. It's unfortunate to think this way, kind of, but as you part with your loved ones, no matter how angry you are with them, with your kids, your wife, your husband, whatever, you got to remember that at any given moment, that person could be taken from you. So, are these really the last words you want to say to that person? You know, so when you leave your loved ones and friends and stuff, you know, no matter how mad you get or how angry you are or whatever, you still got to think, you know what? I'm not sure if these are the words I want to be my last words with this loved one. So, because you know, you get angry with your loved ones, but it doesn't mean you don't love them. It just means you're upset with them at the moment. So, you know, life is pretty tough sometimes, and these people can be taken from you at any moment. So, express how you really feel, even though you know, might be angry or something. Thanks.
Hi, I'm playing with fire for no apparent reason. There we go. I don't know. I want the candles to burn evenly. Testimonial, testimonial. Thank you for the lights. Ah, welcome. Hi.
Yeah, I guess. I'm Jody. Hi. I love you. I think this is really neat. I work at a veterans post in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm Devin's mom. It's a really neat experience because the way the world has become and what it's become and the evil and the just all the mess that it is, it's nice to have a safe place like this, you know, to come and to vent and to have people to encourage you and love you. At the post, I work with a lot of Catholics, so for them to see me, I bounce around and talk to Jesus and God, and you know, they just probably think I'm crazy. The next minute I'm down in the bathroom using my herbal medicine. I don't know what I want to say. But, you know, and recently God's put upon me a cancer patient. And everybody is encouraged, they all know I smoke. So they're all encouraging me to use it to get him to eat and, you know, to help him along the way. And, you know, I love that God loves me enough to show me these secrets in life, you know, to be able to help other people, because that's what we're all here for is, you know, everybody matters from the janitor to the CEO. We're all important, and I think that's great that you guys encourage each other and bring that out, you know, especially at a time like this, you know, so I appreciate that. I'm here to see my grandma, to kiss her on her forehead. That's what we're doing in town. So I kissed her on her forehead, and they said this church was here. I was like, let's go see what it is. So I'm glad we did.
All right, so let me beam for a second. I always get so happy when people from out of town and who've never been here before come up and go, hey, this is really cool. So, thank you. Yeah, as cool as you think it is, when we get to see your smiles in here, you know, we harvest them. We're smile harvesters here. So the more smiles we harvest, the better the world is. And I like seeing your smiles. Thank you. Smiles make the world go round. All right. Last call for testimonials. For real country sausage, the best you ever tried. Pick up a Texas package of Tennessee Pride. No, I'm on the pulpit. Are you moseying back up? Uh-oh, no, you're moseying. Oh. Thank you. Hi. Here. Pass the basket around. Here. Here. Go, yeah. Go, yeah. Sorry, this is part of the church duty. We have to pass this basket, and I didn't say pass it earlier, so it's like we have to do it now. May the power of Farrah compel you. Not many of you have a Farrah Fawcett action figure card. Charlie's Angels. I think we're going to jump from this and go over to sermons, if I can find the one I wrote. I can, oh. Okay, sermons. That's where the minister goes up and usually bores you for 45 minutes, but we eliminated that. We have a one-page sermon, and usually it's somebody famous that we're all familiar with, a little bit about them and some quotes that they said, so we can zoom right through it. And one of my favorite people, and some of you might know him as God. His name is Morgan Freeman. So Morgan Freeman is an American actor and narrator. Freeman was an Academy Award winner in 2005 for Best Supporting Actor in Billion Dollar Baby, and he's received Oscar nominations for his performances in, and it says Czechwikipedia. Thank you for that. All right. He was born June 1st, 1937. Wow, he's 78. He seems much younger. He's 6'2". And this is... Okay. That's a noise I never heard before, so I'm going to stand over here. Is there anything... Okay. Okay, see, we came from over here. I was just going to step away and see what happened. Anyway, back to Morgan Freeman. I don't want a Black History Month. Black history is American history. Bravo. The best way to guarantee a loss is to quit. Dr. Martin Luther King is not a black hero. He's an American hero. You're going to regulate my history to a month? Question mark. As you grow in this business, you learn how to do more with less. I'm going to stop calling you a white man, and I'm going to ask you to stop calling me a black man. Bravo, Morgan. I don't get off on romantic parts, but I often think, if I had my dental work done early on, well, maybe. People need to start thinking about the message that they send in movies, okay? There's no mystery to it. Nothing more complicated than learning lines and putting on a costume. And finally, I can say that life is good to me, has been and is good. So I think my task is to be good to it. So how do you be good to life? You live it. Ladies and gentlemen, Morgan Freeman. All right. I'm going to step on this all over. Let's take a moment of silence and let's send love. Let's make the love generator hum, and let's send some love out to people in need. Send love out to Bill Bauer's family, to Gary Warren's pop, to my friend Claude Bassart, to my friend Taylor Brown. Let's take a moment of silence and send a beam of love out of the roof of this building into their hearts. And Dino's brother. In love's name, amen. Now, a little prayer for health, a little prayer for happiness, a little prayer for when you spark one up. It's written by a friend of ours who passed on from cancer. His name was Otto. This is the Otto prayer. Be nice to as many people as you can. I'll be nice to you, and you'll be nice to me. Just like tag. If we start tonight, tomorrow will be a better world. Otto the comic. Yeah, well, you know, I love Otto. Where are we now? We are at church announcements. Every Friday night, right here on this X, you will see live comedians, and they will make you laugh. Comedy Grinder, 8 o'clock, Friday nights, First Church of Cannabis. Free. So come on down, get yourself an attitude, and come in and laugh for free. Oh, and visit our toy room downstairs. We have the coats and blanket drive called the Cover Me Drive. This is where, if you've got extra things in your house that you are not using, things that can keep people warm, dry, or healthy, please bring them to the church, and we will see to it that one of the homeless communities in our city will get the products. We're taking everything down we can. We take food, we take coats, we take socks, we take toothbrushes, we take women's hygiene products. Everything's needed. Give generously. If you're going to throw it out, bring it to us, as long as it's clean and decent. Comedy Grinder, support these. Gary Warren, our church counselor, is always available if you ever have to talk about something. But he's not here, so I won't point at him. But I love him. He's right there. He's right there on the internet looking at us. Everybody say, hi, Gary. Hi, Gary. Hi, Gary. We love you, Gary. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Is that it? That's it. Let's wrap it up. What we're going to do is we're going to recite the deity does, and I repeat, I say it, and then you repeat it. You can find it in the little pamphlets somewhere around your seats. These are the 12 suggested pathways of life. These are the things that we try to focus on to make ourselves and our friends better people. Practice these in your daily adventures in life and teach others to do the same. All right, repeat after me. Don't be an asshole. Treat everyone with love as an equal.
Don't be an asshole. Treat everyone with love as an equal.
That's my goosebumps for the week. The day starts with your smile every morning when you get up. Wear it first. Help others when you can, not for money, but because it's needed. Treat your body as a temple. Do not poison it with poor quality foods or sodas. Do not take advantage of people. Do not intentionally hurt anything. Never start a fight, only finish them. Grow food, raise animals, get nature into your daily routine. On the internet favorite. Do not be a troll on the internet. Respect others without name calling and being vulgarly aggressive. This one's for you. spend at least 10 minutes a day just contemplating life in a quiet place.
Spend at least 10 minutes a day contemplating life in a quiet place.
Protect those who cannot protect themselves.
Protect those who cannot protect themselves.
Laugh often, share humor, have fun in life, be positive.
Laugh often, share humor, have fun in life, be positive.
All right, and this last one, I got to get a deep breath, and you can get away with amen on this. Cannabis, the healing plant, is our sacrament. It brings us closer to ourselves and others. It is our fountain of health, our love, curing us from illness and depression. We embrace it with our whole heart and spirit, individually and as a group. Amen. Now, for you people who have not been here before, this is the point of the service that if we can get everything clarified with our state, I will pull out the magic sacrament box. See, it says love. And I would open the sacrament box, and I would go out and everybody would get a single sacrament stick, and this is where we would enjoy our church sacrament. And then we would go off for cookies and tea, in the fellowship. So it's part of the service. It's part of the religious service for us to consume our loving plant, but we're suing the state for the right to do so. Once we have this right, I expect the seats will sell out. But that's how it's supposed to work. We would then pass these out, and we would all light it up at the same time, saying one toke, one smile, one love. Amen. So that's how that goes, and then the band usually, pow, jumps up right here, and then I sort of go through and hug everybody. I'd be happy with just a B string. Just hit one string. I don't care. A ukulele? Got a kazoo back there? May the power of Pharaoh compel you. Card number 27. There we go. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The service is over. Let's go to the fellowship.